Hey, this is Rich Franklin, and you're watching Fighters Only TV. I was stunned, I guess, to say the least, on the Countdown show. Yeah, so it was, you know, sometimes they say stuff on those interviews to try to get you to fire back or whatever, and I'm just not one of those guys. I don't have any personal vendetta against Dan, and I know he doesn't have a personal vendetta against me, but that doesn't mean that Saturday night when we're in the octagon that we're not going to be trying to take each other's heads off either. Maybe make sure I go to the bathroom before the fight, I guess, and make sure that I keep my feet moving so I'm not standing there just letting them pound on me either. You know, I think I'm capable, so we'll see. We'll see come Saturday night if I can pull off what I need to be able to do. It's a lot of dimensions to overcome. Maybe I'll hit him with some sort of Jedi mind trick math equation or something. I mean, everybody, Dan, you look at his fights, and the two things that stand out are his wrestling and his heavy right hand, and he's tough. He's just a tenacious fighter. Dan's fought in pride. He's fought guys that are a lot larger than him, so obviously size in the fight is not a determining factor for him as to whether he's going to win or lose. And when you're fighting an opponent like that, he's tough. He's going to be there. This is going to be a grinded, like the kind of fight that you just have to grind out to the victory, and something that's possibly going to go to a decision. So I'm looking, you know, I've already prepared myself for a war for Saturday night, and that's what I'm ready for. It went real well. I spent a couple weeks at home training, then I went up to Seattle for 4 weeks, maybe a little over 4 weeks, and then came back home and finished up there in Cincinnati, and then we headed out here. We got here a little bit early and putting the finishing touches on this week, and I feel good. I feel ready to go for this fight. Oh, you don't even know, man. It's fight week, and I'm not miserable. I get to eat. I'm smiling. I'm doing an interview. This is rare. When I'm fighting at 185, I'm a little more short-tempered than usual, and so yeah. I mean, I love it at 205. It's a much easier cut for me. Yeah, you know, I don't know. Maybe I can convince them to do that fight at a catch weight, but that would be nice. Both of us have fought it in both weight classes, and so I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I mean, you know, I got to get through Dan before the whole tough thing comes about, and you know, I'm sure that once I get in the swing of things, I like all the people that run on that show and all that kind of stuff. So that's fine. It's the thing that's just not exciting about having to do the show again is that it's 6 weeks away from my family, living in Vegas doing the taping, and that's really the main drawback for me. It's a lot of time. Yeah, I guess I'll take that as a compliment. Maybe he thinks stylistically I'm a worse matchup for him. I don't know. Maybe he just would prefer to fight Dan because he's always wanted to fight Dan or something like that. I don't know what his thought process is, but I'll just assume that it was a compliment to me. Thanks, Michael. I really don't. I don't know. I don't know how that's going to affect my future plans. And right now, I'm honestly taking my career one fight at a time. I have this fight, and then you know, if I win this fight, then possibly my next fight's at 185. If I don't win this fight, then I don't know when my next fight will be. And the title is the furthest thing from my mind at this point. I just know that if I keep winning and putting on exciting shows at some point in time, I'm sorry. This is the UFC people.
I'm with Bark.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, edit that part because it wasn't even my phone. It was a phone that the UFC gave me because they need to get a hold of me. But nah, I mean, really, as far as the future goes, as long as I keep winning, at some point in time, I'll have to get back to the title. So I'll just do my job, make sure I win fights, and let the rest work itself out.